Hello again, everyone. It's Cami Bainey. One last time. I'm here for the last track on this set, and I'm thrilled to be here with two fantastic people. I've got Meredith Burkich again, Vice President of Viridian Network. Hello, Meredith.
Hello, Cami.
And I've also got Bob Ulrich here, Vice President of Field Development. Hello, Bob.
Hi, Cami.
So today I want to talk to you both about the industry and how Viridian supports our associates and the important relationships we have with those associates. So Meredith, let's start with you. You've got over 20 years in this industry, and I know you've seen what works and what doesn't. For you, what is the common thread that runs through any successful leader in this profession?
Well, that's a great question. There are a lot of similarities that you see. There are patterns that evolve and develop that you can't help but notice. And I would say that one of the very top ones would be that the leaders who really make this happen, who really empower their people, and you see winning and you see achievements, they are plugged in. There are so many support areas and in this industry, but at Viridian in particular, because we're passionately committed to those. We understand the power of communication. We understand the strength that comes from visibility and transparency within a company to its field, and we respect that. And so what we want from the people that actually come forward and say, yes, I want something here, is to partner with us, to join with us, and take advantage of the numerous vehicles that we have to make sure they are empowered to lead.
We do have quite a few vehicles that they can access. So Bob, I know you're intimately familiar with all of those. What does Viridian do as a company that our associates should plug into?
Well, I think that right away we go above and beyond. There are so many support tools available for our independent associates. Just to give you an example, we have several different websites that people have an opportunity to go and grab a lot of our tools and a lot of our support materials that'll be very, very effective for them. For instance, Shop Viridian. Shop Viridian is a site for our field to grab a lot of the tools that they need to build their business. Everything from business cards to brochures to our Success from Home magazine, just to give you a sample of a few. Another resource site, which is one of the most important ones, is Live Viridian. Live Viridian is where we host our videos. It's also where you will find where we do live events to support the field under the events tab. In addition to that, we have a resource tab that has a tremendous amount of information for our field to use to market their business. Regarding our fundraising program, we have ViridianCares.org, a complete site for those who are interested in building a residual fundraising program and the processes to really move the implementation of the success for that nonprofit. All of those tools are available for each and every one. Additionally, when we talk about the relationship between field and corporate, communication is very, very important. We have a weekly communication called V-Talk that comes out every Friday, and that gives everybody a snapshot of what's happening and the exciting things that are happening in Viridian. In addition to that, we have a monthly email newsletter that goes out called V-Life. It's broader, it's a little bit more expansive in the content, but it really highlights the success stories of our Viridian associates. So there's a lot of great tools for our field to access to build their Viridian business.
Thanks, Bob. We really do have a lot of tools. I get excited hearing that list because we love to support our associates with those tools. Meredith, one of those things that we're actually on the cusp of introducing, and everybody listening to this disc has it in their hands, is our new and exciting unified system. Help our listeners understand what goes into creating something like this.
Well, the foundation of a project like this, it really needs to start with collaboration, because it's one thing for a company, even a company with great talent and intelligence, to come out with a tool set, to come out with support materials really on their own. They could do it, but they are not going to be effective if they do not incorporate the feedback of the field. And so we really started on a foundation that was many, many months ago, that's been in the inception of this project, with meetings with the top leaders, with the ALC, with focus groups, many conversations, compiling all of the various tools that were being used by different groups throughout our organization, bringing them together, and then picking a couple of key people, key leaders in the field with combined decades of experience to go through those with us and help us fine-tune those. And of course, merging that in with an incredibly talented marketing team to produce, again, a collaborative collection of what we feel is the best from the industry that is uniquely Veridian, that will empower the newest associate with what the skills and the knowledge that they need to truly succeed in their first 30, 60, 90 days, which of course is that critical period. And from there, of course, we're going to be going into our event strategy piece that is also part of the unified system, as well as ongoing personal development that we are very passionate about as well.
Well, you're so right. We have such a unique collaboration, and it's because we have so many talented people on both the field side and the corporate side. And Bob, you spend so much of your time out in the field and working with these associates and getting to know them. And why, from your perspective, is it that we as a corporate team put those resources into sending you out into the field?
The most important thing and bottom line is this business is built on relationships. The relationship between field and corporate, especially in a direct selling organization like here at Veridian, is critically important that we have a great relationship. We have a great working relationship. We have a great communication relationship so we can share ideas. I love hearing what is on their mind. What's working, what's not, how do we become better? And so that feedback from the field is so very, very important. Also, being visible, it shows us from a corporate standpoint that we truly care. We really do care about being involved with the field, getting to know them, getting to know what really drives their passion, find out what their dreams and their goals are. What do they want to accomplish with Veridian? May it be 3 months, may it be 3 years, but those particulars are very, very important as you build our direct selling organization called Veridian Energy.
You are listening to two people who have such heart and passion, well, three people who have such heart and passion for each one of you. And I know, Bob and Meredith, that each of you have come to this industry on a very personal path. And I know you each have such passion for our associates. Bob, what would you say drives that passion?
Real simple, Cammie. It's a great question, and it's one that's answered very, very simply for me. This is a life-changing experience, building a home-based business and watching people both grow personally and also professionally in this wonderful industry that we're in. When you see someone that, just to give you an example, 4 months ago would never even envision themselves standing up in front of 100 or 200 people at one of our meetings in the field and watching him or her just absolutely just grow. They've gone from being a little bit nervous to now they're excited about sharing their success in this business. That absolutely just really, really warms my heart when we see people literally come out of their comfort zone, grow in a way right in front of our eyes. It gives me goosebumps every time I see that happen in the field.
And Meredith, I know you also have an incredible passion for our associates and for this profession. What for you drives that?
I think the fact that I've actually been in the field and built an organization and worked with thousands of people, helping them to achieve their goals and their dreams, it is something that becomes very, very personal when you've seen the success stories right up front. And as Bob mentioned, watch people develop and blossom and bloom through their journey of network marketing. And you can't help but develop an incredibly strong admiration and respect for what they go through on a daily basis and the courage that's involved and the vision that's involved. I mean, the entrepreneur is a magical personality. They are not willing to be status quo and just kind of be rank and file. They just have the courage to dream and to be in a position where you can help that person to watch them be able to get rid of that job that they didn't like and weren't fulfilled in, to be able to make up for that income that's been lost, and to watch them on stage tearfully sharing how much they have benefited from this. I mean, just to be able to offer up a small piece of that success by something that you have done for them to help these beautiful and incredible people win at this. It goes beyond words. It is all about rewards personally, but it is mostly about significance, and being involved in this industry, and particularly here at Veridian, gives me the significance that I need to look back at the end of the day and eventually at the end of my life and say, I made a difference because I was involved with network marketing.
Wow, thank you to you both. I've heard so much from you and from others in our team about the passion that we have for our associates, and we really do have an incredible group of associates. I know each of you have such a strong passion and desire to support their needs and to support their efforts. And to our listeners, I just want to say this is the end of the last disc on this series, and it has been our pleasure to talk to you about all of the different facets of our products and our company and what can help you on your journey. And we are thrilled that you have joined our company. We want to sincerely thank you for joining our team, for joining this new generation, the Veridian generation, and want to thank you again, Meredith, for everything that you've done and said.
Thank you, Cammie.
Thank you, Bob.
My pleasure, Cammie.
My name is Cammie Boehme, and I am Generation V.